So, buddy, what's going on?
How you doing?
Good. So, I'm a little curious to know now about your meeting with Dr. Fitz.
Yep.
I know that you had gone to get some testing done.
Yep.
And I'm curious for myself because she had mentioned some things that you were lacking, that you need, that your body needs.
That my body needs. I'm not lacking.
Oh, sure. But you see a guy like Reagan. He's in great shape. He's Mr. Fitness. Yet you go take this test, and she's telling you that you're a little depleted here, you're a little depleted there, and you have to supplement with it. So I'm just really curious to know what she said.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I mean, the reason why I took the test and went to go see her wasn't because I had anything going on. I just wanted to just see, while I'm young and just see what's going on with my body.
Right.
Kind of avoid anything big from happening. I did, however, recently have been feeling like my energy levels haven't been at peak performance.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've been feeling a little off, to be honest with you. And, Jen Santori had recommended Dr. Fitz and told me how much she helped her with her rheumatoid arthritis without going on any medication, just, finding what was deficient in her body and kind of leveling things out and balancing her body. So that was the reason why I went to her, because I was intrigued. And so what ended up happening was I went through her program, which the two main tests that she does is the adrenal fatigue test. So what it is, it's a saliva test, and you have to take samples of your saliva 5 times throughout the day. So as soon as you wake up in the morning, and then 5 times later until you go to bed at night. What that test shows is mainly your cortisol levels. So for most people, the normal cortisol level is supposed to be high in the morning when you wake up, okay? Because that's what kind of gets you out of bed, is your cortisols rise. And then throughout the day, it's supposed to gradually go down. And then in the evening, obviously, it's supposed to be very low so that you could sleep. And it works in conjunction with other hormones in your body, like dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter, a feel-good hormone. Your dopamine is supposed to rise throughout the day, so opposite of your cortisol. So if your cortisol levels are off, your dopamine levels are going to be off. So it could affect your mood, things like that.
Balance each other.
Balance each other. And then the other part is your sex hormones. So if your adrenals are over fatigued, it could throw off your sex hormones. There's a precursor hormone called DHEA. So that's the precursor to your sex hormone. For men, it's testosterone. For women, their main sex hormone is progesterone. So if that's thrown off and you're not producing enough of that, I mean, it's going to cause a lot of other issues like weight gain. Your mood's going to be off, low level energy. So that was that test, the adrenal test. So what I found out when I took the test and went to go back to see her was that I was actually not producing cortisol. So, I mean, I was producing it, but very small amounts. So like in the morning, it's supposed to spike. I was kind of almost a flat line. And then at about 4 p.m. in the afternoon, it would peak up a little bit and then go back down. Now, I usually work out.
That's the time that you work out. I was going to say, yes.
So, obviously when you work out, your cortisol goes up, you know what I mean, which is good for your body when you're working out. It's just not good to be up high, throughout the day.
Right.
So, the big eye-opener with that was, we always preach, you always hear about people having, elevated cortisol, and you're always stressed, so your cortisols are probably so high, which is true for a little while, but then what can happen is you could stop producing it like me. And then another thing I was low in was DHEA, so that was the precursor to testosterone. So for that issue, what she's got me supplementing is first thing in the morning, as soon as I wake up, and then mid-morning, I'm taking a cortisol supplement. So I'm actually taking in cortisol to kind of peak it early and then let it gradually go down. And then I'm supplementing with 10 milligrams of DHEA, which is a natural supplement.
These are all natural.
Yeah, it's not a medication. It's not synthetic. It's all natural supplements. So that was for the test. The other test is the poop test. That's the fun one. And
You put your poop in a vial, right?
you have to poop in a tray. Hopefully you're having a good day.
Just to show you.
Yeah, so this test kit, this actually has both of them. So you could either take it separately, just the adrenal test, or just the poop test, or you can take them together. So I took them together.
So where's the saliva going in?
This is the saliva test.
Okay.
So you just take different samples, and then the poop test, you have to put it all in these vials, you know, bag them back up, shake them up, and then you put them back in the box, and you mail it out to the lab. And this is the actual box that you mail out. So the poop test, obviously the lab analyzes your poop, and what it does is it sees what's going on inside your digestive system. So, you know, we have a certain amount of healthy bacteria in our GI that we need in order to digest certain foods, to fight, you know, illness and things that might be going on in your body, like autoimmune diseases, just general illness, things like that. So it's really good to find out exactly, you know, what's going on inside your digestive system. Because eventually, if you're deficient in some of the healthy bacteria, you know, something is going to happen.
And probiotics would be the answer for that, right?
Probiotics, but not just a general probiotic, because anybody could go to the store and do that, but you have to know which strain of bacteria you're missing.
Exactly, like the exact one.
Yeah, so I found out that I was missing lactobacillium, which you can find in yogurt. I never drink yogurt, I never eat yogurt, but that's one place you could find it. So right now I'm supplementing with that. So what Dr. Fitz told me was I'm not absorbing all the protein and healthy fats in my diet. That was another eye-opening thing.
I mean, yeah, these are things that people will look at you and say, oh, this guy's in perfect health. He takes care of himself, he's in great shape. But with this, and it was eye-opening for me too, because I eat well, I exercise, I don't drink, but yet, you know, I seen Greg go and take these tests, and they found out, you know, that he was missing certain things. So it made me say, oh, I want to do it too, just to see, because maybe there's things that I can, you know, learn now. I can fill that void to make sure that I don't have any health issues down the road. And that's really what it's all about, is if you take action now, because usually people don't do anything until it's too late. They find out something's wrong, and then by that point, they're screwed. So with something like this, if you can get tested, you know, you might find out that you just need to just supplement certain things, or, you know, something needs a little bit of tweaking, and you'll avoid a whole bunch of problems down the road.
Yeah.
So I really, you know, I like this. I'm going to do this. I'm personally going to do this.
I think the great thing about Dr. Fitz is, you know, she's very like health and fitness oriented, except she comes from a medical background. So, you know, she's not one to just throw medication at someone. She's going to find out what's going on inside the body, where you're unbalanced, what's missing, and then go about it in a natural way to give your body, like, because our bodies are pretty amazing. They were built to fight these things and to balance out your body. But if you're not giving it a fighting chance,
She seems to care too. Like, you know,
oh yeah,
you know, because a lot of times, you know, doctors just want to write prescriptions. You know, she wants, you know, she really seems to care about people.
she loves it.
Now, when you went to go see her, she was, you know, telling you how basically it's very hard to get an appointment with her because she's so busy.
Yeah, she has a 100-person waiting list.
Right, you got in because, you know, with Janet, you knew her, you know, you
Yeah.
spoke to her, but normally it's very busy. So You're always thinking, your mind's always going.
Always thinking
How
ahead.
how did you spoke to her, and what did you come up with to help people in the masses?
Well, and that's the thing. She was confined by that one-on-one corporate realm, and she wants to help more people. And her knowledge and what she brings to the table with these testings and how she's able to like explain it to you and tell you what's going on with your body. I mean, that's invaluable, and she needs to get that out to more people. So it was like, it just worked out perfectly that, I asked her to come speak at the gym to our members, and I said, we have to bring this program, to the masses, so more people have access to it, especially people that care about their health and fitness. And those are the people that are coming here to the gym. So
She was very receptive to that.
yeah, she loved it. She's totally passionate and excited about it. And
How's it going to work?
so she's starting in January. Officially, she's going to be official partners with us, and she's going to be reading test results and giving her same knowledge and recommendations that she did for me. She's going to be doing it here at the gym. So it's going to be a 6-month program. She's going to be here every month. Okay. So if you want to do the program, you would sign up here at the gym. We have the test kits ready to go for you. You could either do the adrenal fatigue one by itself, you could do the GI one by itself, or you could do them together. If you do them together, which I highly recommend, there's a discount on it. And Dr. Fitz definitely recommends it. Normally, to go see her one-on-one, she doesn't take insurance. So to go see her, it's $225
Just to walk in the door.
just to walk in the door. And you have to see her, at least 3 to 4 times to go through this program. So as you can see, that can probably add up. So now, with her being here at the gym, and we're going to be doing it in a group setting, okay? So she'll be here every month. The first part of her meeting is going to be for anyone that's new in the program. She's going to hand out test results, which are confidential. They're only for you and Dr. Fitz, because she gets the test results from the lab, since she's, a doctor. And she's going to read and explain what the test results mean to everyone that's in the program. And then from there, she could prescribe exactly what to do for your specific issue, your specific scenario. Okay, and she's going to go through everyone's different scenarios and issues. From there, you'll have follow-up sessions with her. Okay, since she will be here every month, you're going to follow up with her and come to her follow-up sessions.
They'll have access to every time she's here.
Yeah, so she'll have sessions blocked off for new people to read test results, and sessions blocked up for follow-up people. Okay? She's going to recommend, depending on what your test results say to you, she's going to recommend certain supplementation, like she did for me, which I already feel a difference. It's already helping me. She's going to recommend a certain diet, okay? Because one of the things I found out was I'm getting more sensitive to gluten now. So I'm starting to cut out gluten out of my diet, which for most people is a no-brainer, but when the doctor tells you, no, you actually have a gluten sensitivity.
It's eye-opening.
Yeah, where I'm borderline celiac disease. Then it makes you take action. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need that to take more action and to really stay focused on your health and your diet. And then, she'll probably halfway through the program recommend getting retested again.
Yeah, because you said usually after 2 or 3 months and to do it again.
Yeah, 2 or 3 months on the new regimen, you want to get retested.
When Greg had done this with Dr. Fitz, I had walked into the office and I had spoken to her, and I was just amazed by how much she wanted to help people. And I said, this is such a great thing. And she was really looking forward to doing this, helping people in the masses, large groups of people, because she would never be able to do this one-on-one. So she's going to have an opportunity right now with NTG to work with a lot of people and help a lot of people at one time. And I just think it's a great thing. That's why we wanted just to do this, because we're going to be promoting this big for January. We wanted to speak to our members first. This is for you guys, and just let you know that this is an amazing opportunity. I'm personally going to do this, and everyone should really do this because it really could prevent something
affordable.
Very affordable.
Very affordable.
It could prevent some things from happening down the road that really don't have to happen if you just take the test. So it's just it's an eye-opening thing. I think it's a great thing that's going on right now. It's great. Dr. Fitz, the fact that you thought you had the foresight to ask her, and then she was so receptive to it. It's like all the stars align.
Yeah, I think she's genius, and I mean, if you feel like your body's just fighting against you, if you feel like no matter what you do you can't lose weight, if you feel like you have a lot of aches and pains, or your energy's low, or maybe you even have a medical issue, it doesn't hurt to do these tests and find out what's going on inside your body, because you might find something out that could totally change everything, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Real eye-opener. Well, just, for the members of MTG, hope you listen to what Greg had to say about that. That's his own personal experience. I'm going to be doing it soon, and definitely be in your best interest to give this a shot.
We'll give them a link to register for anyone that's interested. Like I said, we're starting in January, so if you're interested, we'll send you the link to register, and it'll have all the information there, and we'll get everybody on the program.